Another thing that I'll say that's a practical application here would be as teachers, we need to be wise and discerning about the emphasis that's often placed on enjoyed learning and enjoyment in learning. I think that learning is very enjoyable, all right? I wouldn't have been in school for what seems like a million years to get various degrees if I didn't feel that way. And I'm sure you feel that way too, Jenny.
Right.
Learning is enjoyable and it is
Most of the time.
very, very rewarding. But I don't know that I would call learning fun.
I'm not sure if it's supposed to be all the time.
Yeah,
You think?
I mean, it's because it's work. And now, we often talk as educators about the importance of engagement, that you've got to engage
Right.
students in the learning. And I certainly think that's true. If students aren't engaged in the learning, they're not going to learn.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a difference between engaging the students and making sure that the students are always constantly having fun.
Yeah. Always entertained.
We want the students to be engaged, but we should not feel any pang of conscience if the students are involved in productive struggle, if their brain is sweating, if they're kind of groping around because they're not sure what the right answer is and they're struggling to get to the right answer. That doesn't mean that we're failing as teachers. That may mean that we're running the classroom in a way that's just right. And it's so important because in the real world, when you're an adult working, it's often not fun. It's arduous. It's difficult, especially in a fallen world. And if we want the learning always to be fun and always to be enjoyable, we're not shaping students for the real world. And if we're not shaping students for the real world as teachers, what are we doing?
Yeah. It's so true. We have a culture of fun. Everything needs to be fun and entertaining. And you think if they sit still for a minute or if it's too hard, a quick supplement and we'll do something fun instead. And what are we teaching them? That's so true. And I really like what you said. We declare the glory of God through work. Because I think humanly, we tend to think, work is part of the fall. This is part of the curse. This is not enjoyable. It kind of goes, it all ties right in there. We shouldn't have to know this is part of how you can declare the glory of God. And I love that statement. That was so well said. And really, we need to adjust our thinking and take that into our classrooms and help them adjust their thinking. Because I think sometimes as educators, we almost have sympathy for them if they have to work hard. It's, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. We'll get through this. And that's not where we should be landing. Yes, no, we don't want to torture them all the time. We want it to be enjoyable. We want them to, learn to love to learn. Brought to you by BJU Press.